Try to tighten up the collar claim.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. The punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. That's grabbed at the 10. And he houses it on the return all the way back for a touchdown. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know, it kind of reminds me of the playground back in the day, right? You play tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, here's Sanders. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it.
So many of these NFL facilities we travel around, and we see signage all over the place. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's about protecting it offensively, and it's about doing just that, taking it away defensively.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On 1st down, it's gone. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Goff tosses it quickly out wide. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On first down, it's Gibbs. They made it 3 yards on the toes. It'll bring up second down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. That pass is tipped, and they'll get to it for the interception. Into the red zone. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick six. He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
You know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb in quarterbacks. When we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, well, they can make you pay just as he did.
Good work so far. He's got room. He's at the 30. And he is gone! Touchdown! Well, we all know, Brock, some teams like to split up kick and punt return duties between a couple of guys, but others have a player so good they've got to use him as both. And we've seen that here. A kick return now to match his big punt return from earlier.
And honestly, Kate, I think that first return led to this one, right? Success breeds success. Yeah. Same approach, same mindset. And those guys blocking for him know if they just hold up and do their job, big things could follow.
First and 10. And they're on the 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Irving here from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Come on.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Throwing deep for the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Pass caught by the rookie from Arkansas. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
76. 76.
From the 42. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. Let's go, come on. White 20. Horizontal. Set.
Hot quick right side. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. The ball advances to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
First down throw from Goff. On him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Knowing how a wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you can take a risk like that, a huge sack for this defense. Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there, an awfully difficult 3rd down now staring in the face.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Go. Left 20. Hey, kill chain. 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. Hey, shell. 12. 12. Left 20.
Goff to the air now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. Trey Palmer on the return for the Buccaneers. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on. Ready.
Irving on the inside give. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
From the 36. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. That pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Let's go now. 70,
Sanders setting the pass. This one's taken in by Otten. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's the give to Irving. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
An offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
19 Lions.
They'll go play action for Sanders. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Sanders back to throw. Hits his running back. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10 from the 41.
60 Eagles. Go.
Now Sanders. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They send a man in motion. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Completed to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Buccaneers likely kicking it here. The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal.
They read that screen perfectly. Interception! Brian Branch has it! Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Hold on. Check. 180.
Goff on 1st and 10. Catch made left side by Laporta. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Value three. 4 down.
2nd and 8. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Screen here for Gibbs. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Play action. Sanders escapes the pocket. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Ready? Let's go now.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. Rolling left, buying some time. He's running with it. The flag cost him 5, but he picks up 6. He's got 2nd and 9. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Catch is made down the right sideline. This play goes for 36. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
60, 19, 70 Rangers. 19 Lions.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Escapes out to the left. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hit.
Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it. They've got the block near midfield. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after he already took one to the house. You can feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him. And he nearly took a second one to the house again. He now sets his team up in great field position. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
180. 12.
From the gun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll bring out the punter here. Jack Fox will kick it away. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out at about the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. On 1st down, here's Sanders. Down the field, Evans has it. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Let's go now.
Here's Sanders now. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Run play only gets back to the line, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Fourth down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not remove the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
That's complete to the back, David Montgomery. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Running it with David Montgomery. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Off play action, Goff. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Goff setting the throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one. Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Fox now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
And the Lions into a nickel set for 3rd down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is you wait too long, you end up on your back.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. He'll throw it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
White 20. 2. Hey, kill.
From the 29. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Goff on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Goff off the play action. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Juke the defender. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game. Fox now to kick this one away.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
19 tight. Go.
To the air, Sanders. He's got Emeka Egbuka. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Come on. Hey, 7-5, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He finds Evans, left side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. Completed to his running back. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Sanders back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Gets his running back. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Ready? Left wing 19. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18.
Desperation time here on fourth. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Connects. This is to Slom. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Gibbs now from the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action here with Goff. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap here to go. That one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions moments away from their 4th win of the year. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
76, come on. 76. 76, come on. White 20. Attack.
They'll run the draw with Montgomery. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll run again with Montgomery. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
They'll run here. It's Montgomery. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. They're going to pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it.
Yeah, totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely, it's what you did to get down inside the red zone, but so often what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. It is Cup, left side. And he gets out of bounds as well. A gain of 25 yards, and the clock is stopped. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On first down, here's Sanders. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. From the red zone now. And that's a touchdown. Great catch there, and with almost no time left, well, Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
So even though it's not officially over, this is probably just to get the final score a couple points closer.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pin. Unsuccessful on the 2-point try. Not that they were really worried about that particular play. All they really care about, Brock, is what happens on this upcoming kickoff.
Yeah, most importantly, you took that last-second lead when you needed it the most. Now, you just got to prevent any type of shenanigans, and you'll walk out of here with a coveted win.
And this is brought in by the Lions. That should be enough to secure them this win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in, just as that knee goes down.
So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions.